Okay guys, so I just wanted to get into this video about does it matter when you train? To be honest, the most important thing about training is being consistent. So to be honest, even when I don't feel like it, I've always generally over the years been pretty consistent when it comes to weight training. Touch wood. I say touch wood, so I hope I can keep always going with that. I mean, like I've had weekends away. I've come back from a weekend away, and there's no reason to go to the gym logically, but I know it's important. I know it's going to give me some results over time. Even when I've been out of shape, I've had a weekend away where I was out of shape. I still went to the gym, still went and got it done. You know, um, but at the moment I've sort of fallen into the pattern of going in the morning quite a while ago, a couple of years ago, and that's made me very consistent. Seems to get me some better results. I'm not sure why it's giving me better results. I think there's a few reasons, potentially because in the morning you are under time pressure. You know you have only a certain amount of time to do the work, so you're gonna be more focused and disciplined to get it done. Just no idea really how come it's my friend used to go in the morning. The only thing, the morning can be a bit hard on the hormones because you're sacrificing a bit of sleep there. But what I sometimes find if I go very late, like 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. later, and I've not done that for a very long time, but when I did do that, I'd actually be mentally tired and it would be a bit of a struggle. So even having said that, it doesn't really matter when you go as long as you go and you train. I do kind of like the idea of maybe going back to training in the evenings, because I guess it'll be the novelty of going back to training in the evenings after training in the mornings for so long. So it's kind of like the novelty of training in the mornings. I'll tell you, when I first started training in the mornings, it was not fun at all. It was very hard. But I think because I've got most of my results myself from training in the morning, I'm kind of like a bit scared of moving it away from the morning to the evening. And that's just maybe my own disposition. But in all honesty, guys, I have done both. Morning and evening, they're both good. It doesn't really matter. I suppose the only thing I could really say is most people have more food in them in the evening, so that translates to a bit more energy sometimes. But then there are things you can eat before the gym in the morning. It just depends what you mentally like. Like everyone's got a different schedule. So some people they like the ritual of going in the evening. I used to really like the ritual of going in the evening, but now I've adapted to going in the morning. So it's a funny one. It's like it depends what you like or what you prefer. One thing I would say I have had a problem with the morning is when my work is very demanding. If I train hard, recovering is a bit rough in the morning because you become hungry after training. Whereas, like, say you're training at night, it doesn't really matter because you're gonna go home and like have something to eat and drink anyway, and just chill out. Whereas, like, say, like if you're going to work, you're gonna be faced with like a ton of stress. Like, it's very hard to recover for the first few hours. So that's something to consider. But yeah, it's not a problem. You can just have an electrolyte drink with you, and you'll be fine. Have a little bit, just finish the workout a bit quicker, have something to eat afterwards. But they're both good, to be absolutely honest. The other thing you could do is a midday training session. So if you have a lunch break, but then it's just sort of like shoehorning eating in as well, it's pretty impossible. So unless you have like an extended lunch break, that's going to be quite a difficult one. But yeah, it's different. It's also what works with your schedule. So like, if you've got a family, it's try. The morning tends to work on a practical level the best when you have a family. To be honest with you, because the chance of something coming up is going to be way higher later in the day. It's not always going to, but on average. So the good thing, what I'd recommend if you're training in the evening is just to go make it a time efficient workout, not too long. Just get the thing done, then move on to something else or go home. Okay, so just focus on training. Don't treat it like a social club. Just stay focused on the work. Okay, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you soon.